had too much fun. We learned all about the Tule elk. Now, the Tule elk is the smallest species in where?
In Northern America.
Yep. And when I talk about the bull, I am referring to the
Boy.
Yep, male, correct. And if I'm talking about the cow, I am referring to the
Girl.
female, correct. Now, an adult bull weighs an average anywhere between 400 to 700 pounds. And a cow weighs 375 to 425 pounds. Now, we made this poster. We used 2 papers for, it's like a painting roll paper that you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot. And my students and I helped draw this. And at first, Peter, can you say the length?
The length is
7 feet.
The height is
4 to 5 feet up to the shoulder. And so then we kind of guessed the rest. Yes. Now, the young males are called spikes. Yes, correct. And they are called Tule elks because of why, Peter?
because they eat tule reed.
Yep, they eat tule reeds. And the grass is thick and it grows near marshlands. That is correct. Now, they weigh around 20 to 25 pounds at birth, and their mother nurses them for about 2 months of age. Now, today we are going to show you how to make antlers.
Those are mine.
This one's yours. Yeah, it's really heavy, so it's not staying on. How to make antlers. We're going to talk first about the antlers. We're going to share with you the difference between deer and elk. We're going to share some history. And last, we're going to share where you can actually go and see these amazing Tule elks. Now, let's talk about antlers.
Yes.
Yes. What are antlers?
Velvet.
What are antlers?
Antlers are bones.
Yep, they are bones. Now, they are covered with vascular skin known as what?
Velvet.
Velvet, that's correct. And this vascular skin provides the growing bone with oxygen and nutrients. Now, this is what? Hair.
Hair and cells.
And vessels.
Oh,
Yep.
that's pretty good.
The vessels. Yep. And what else was it? Forgot. And nerves. Hair, nerves, and blood vessels. That is correct. Now, when they are growing, they grow about, I don't know if you can see this, 0.9 inches a day. So that's quite a bit. Now, the spike, when the male is first young, around 12 months, they will start growing their antlers.
They will usually have 3 points.
Yeah.
First year. And the second year, they will probably have 6 points.
Yep.
That is the average.
And so a dog usually has, a male bull usually has 6. Yep. 6 points. Yes, what else do we want to share? There's too much to share. So they have 6 points, and they actually, the male can be up to 3.9 feet. It's really long, and weigh 40 pounds. So
And
these are
usually
really heavy.
they don't have both horns at the same time.
They do have both horns at the first same time. Hold on, you're getting ahead of yourself. Now, they eat a lot during the time when they have the velvet on their antlers. They eat a lot. And the reason why is to help the antlers grow. Yes, but they eat about, do you remember how much? 9.9 pounds to 14.8, yes, food or grass a day. So it's quite a bit. So what happens next is this velvet will do what?
It will peel off.
It will dry. Yep, it will dry and it will peel off. And when it peels off, that's when the bulls will start fighting with each other and showing off to the cow ladies. And what else? They will be just in.
They will have normal antlers.
Normal
Without
antlers? Yes. Yes.
Is my turn?
No, thinking, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting something. Okay, oh, these antlers, when the elk has antlers, it actually helps them to hear better. So when they have antlers, they hear better than when they don't have antlers. Now, if you touch this velvet, when they have the velvet, if you touch the antlers, it is very warm to touch. And, yep, and they're very careful.
And because it hurts, they start fighting.
Yes, so they don't fight because when
And
they
they don't run
run
into bushes.
they don't run into bushes. No, they really watch out. They're not like, woo, see? I almost lost my antlers. They don't do that. Yeah, see? So they're very, very careful with their antlers when the velvet's on because it is growing and it hurts if they hit their antlers against anything. Yeah. And the last thing I want to say, a fun fact about antlers, is that, oh, there's more. I'm getting ahead of myself. The antlers, only the reindeer females actually have antlers. Deers and elks females do not have antlers. I thought that was pretty neat. And what happens is when they fall off, the antlers, they both don't fall out at the same time. Usually one will fall off, and then in 4 to 7 days, the other one will fall off. That's why usually you don't see them, or you don't find them together. Okay, Peter, tell us, what is the difference between a deer and an elk? I mean, don't they look very similar? How can I tell?
Because the elk is bigger.
Oh, yeah? What
And
else?
it's louder.
It's louder.
And
You can hear their call. What kind of call do they make?
a buckle.
Yes, and you can hear it for
A mile.
miles. And the third is?
The third is that deer are browsers.
They
no,
are-
they're not browsers. They're
Grazers.
grazers.
Yes, deers are grazers. That means they eat
Grass.
lots of grass.
And deer are browsers, which means they eat lots of leaves.
Leaves, yep. And so we think, at first when I learned about these Tule Elks, I was thinking, why are they calling the males bull and the females cows? And it could be, this is our theory, it could be because, tell them.
The cows and elk, the Tule elk are both grazers,
Yes.
which means they both eat grass.
Yep, so that's why maybe they're called cow or bull. Now tell us the interesting history about Tule Elks.
Nearly 4,000 Tule elk roam California today.
Wow, that's a huge number, Peter, don't you think?
Yes, but it's actually a small number.
Oh no.
There used to be 500,000 elks when the Europeans arrived.
Wow.
Tule elk.
What happened?
They were almost extinct in 1840. And then in 1874, Henry Miller
Yeah.
tried
A
to
catamaran,
protect them. In 1932, the elk had permanent protection on the land known as Tule Elk State Natural Reserve. You can also find them at Tamales Point. If you want to learn more about the Tule Elk or want to go to Tamales Point, visit
westcoastadventure.net. Now, the Tamales Point is really cool. It's actually a 9.5 mile hike, and we did it. We did it as a family. Even our little one, who's 3.5, went with us. It was really fun, and we did see the Tule Elks up close.
But you don't have to go all 4 or 9 miles. If you want to see the elk, you'll probably see it in the middle or a little bit before that.
Yes, it's a one-way trail. So you enter, same way you come out. Enter, you leave the same way. So yes, now we are going to actually make these antlers. Okay, this one is really, really heavy. And so you don't want to do that. So first what you need to do is you need to get bamboo sticks. Now I got these bamboo sticks at the
A
dollar
dollar
store.
store.
Yeah, I just
Dollar
love the dollar store, don't you know that? It's cheap, and you know, if you're doing crafts, you don't want to spend a lot of money, right? So we got this at the dollar store, so we cut it, and we wanted to kind of make both of them the same length, okay? And then also, I know, right? Also, I got this florist wire. You can use hot glue, and I'm actually not going to use hot glue during this video. I have found that when I use the hot glue, I've been burning my fingers, and that's not fun at all. So I'm trying to not use it. So we get this wire, and we wrap around. Peter's going to help with the velvet. Now we've got pipe cleaners, brown pipe cleaners. So you want to wrap it around the stick, the bamboo stick, and the headpiece. Gonna have to do more. It's gonna be a little bit of work, huh? Can you imagine wearing antlers that weigh 40 pounds? They're so heavy. Okay, so hopefully
These seem to be falling off now.
Yes.
I'm betting they're not 40 pounds.
No, they're not 40 pounds, and they are not 3.9 feet long. They are not, but they are long. Okay, so it's in place. Now I'm going to get the pipe cleaners, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to wrap it around. Now, if you do want to use super glue or hot glue, I did actually do that, used it, and I would do it again. But what you want to do is you want to first put the pipe cleaner on, quite a bit of them, or wrap it around, and then put the hot glue on. Like I said, because you will burn your fingers.
Are the antlers really made out of bamboo?
No. They're made out of bone. Remember we said that?
Yes, but what if bamboo is bone?
No. It's a craft. So now we have this pipe cleaners, and so I kind of put this, and of course if I use the hot glue, it's going to be more stable. And with the pipe cleaners, you just keep wrapping it tightly. And just keep working on it. You know, you could put a couple at the same time. Just make sure that you cannot see the bamboo
I can see my bamboo.
on your
I'm not
antlers.
wearing it, but...
Oh yeah, the ends, you would have to put hot glue at the end. So see, here it is. And then if you want to add,
This one I can see it.
you want to add points, you can make how many points you want. If you want to add points, you would actually, again, use hot glue, put them on, use your pipe cleaners, use your florist wire, and just tie it up. Make sure it's sturdy, glue them on, and just have fun. And I hope you enjoyed this video. We sure had a lot of fun this week learning about the Tule Elks.